everyone, it's Malibu, and today I'm going to do a get ready with me video. This is my everyday face routine, so what you see here is what you will be getting. And yeah, this is what I do every day to my face, what I wear every day, products I use every day. I get a lot of questions from people on how I do my makeup and what products I use. So this is it. If you want to know that, just keep watching. This is exactly what I do every day. Yay! So the first thing I do is put my hair back, of course, and then I use this Chafing Relief Powder Gel by Monistat. This supposedly has the same ingredients as the Smashbox Photoready Primer, and it works pretty good. It has a few different ingredients than the Smashbox one, but I just rub it all over my face, everywhere where I have pretty large pores and any redness, and I make sure to get underneath my eyes because that area is very dry and makeup tends to dry out right there. And then I use this Pixi concealer. It's a pink color correcting concealer. It looks very nude right here. And I go underneath my eyes, correcting all the dark circles that age has brought me. Yay! And I just smooth it under my eyes. I like to pat it so it looks like I'm flipping you off. Ha! But, yep, just all over my eyes. And I make sure to get up in the corners where it's really purpley and bluey by my nose. So, just rubbing and dabbing and working it in. And next, I go in and go ahead and prime my lids with the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer. I love this stuff. I've always used it. Well, ever since I started using eyeshadow primer. And I just smooth it over my lids and give it lots of time to dry before I put on my eyeshadow. And now I will take my foundation with my disgusting beauty blender, don't mind me, and my equally disgusting Covergirl 3-in-1 foundation. It's my favorite foundation. It's got a lovely pump, and I just use one pump on my flat side of my beauty blender and I blend it out. And I love this foundation because it is a matte foundation, but it's not that drying and it just has a really natural finish. I've been using it since it came out. Everyone on YouTube was really loving it, so I gave it a try and I love it as well. So now I'm just blending. It's the fun part, isn't it? It takes forever. It's probably the most time I spend on anything when I'm doing my makeup. So just blending, 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 and blending. And more blending. And then losing my nose ring. Whoops! Just keep blending. Don't worry about it. I'll find it later. Whatever. Now I'm going to be going in with my Maybelline Age Rewind Dark Spot Eraser, I think this one is. I know there's a dark circle and a dark spot. Just the white one. It's the best for highlighting. I have the highlight shade. It's amazing. This is probably my favorite thing to do while doing my makeup because it just brightens me up, makes me feel better. This with the Pixi concealer is amazing and is my favorite thing to do. So what I do is I go under my eyes in like a triangle. Then I do my forehead a little and down my nose to really contour my nose. And then just like my Cupid's bow and chin where I tend to get really red. And then I look like a clown. And then I blend it in with a foundation brush. And I like to do it really light so that it doesn't show all the brush strokes and everything. I tend to not like brushes because of that, but sometimes they're needed. So I'm blending and blending and noticing a crazy thing on my neck. Whatever, it can't be a hickey because I don't let nobody touch my neck, not even my husband, so that's that. More blending. And then I be really gentle when I'm doing this part of my nose because I don't want to rub it in too much. And there it is. Next I go in with my favorite palette. I use this every day. I have a ton of palettes and this is the one that I go back to every day. I use this bronzer. It's Tarte Park Avenue Princess. That's the only color from that palette I remember because the name's so fabulous. And then I do my fishy face. And I contour the crap out of my cheeks. Then I go in and I contour my temples, doing the C motion to connect the cheek and the temples. And I love doing this. It really completes the look, the C3 motion. I don't connect my jawbone when I do it, but I do my jawbone, which you'll see in 5 seconds. There you go, doing my jawbone. But I don't connect it because I find when I connect it, it tends to look a little too much and a little dirty and very noticeable. So I just do it a little. And then I lightly do my nose. Sometimes I use a eyeshadow brush to get a really chiseled look, but this is what I do every day. That's more of when I'm going out and want it really defined, and I go up into my nose, what is it called? Brow bone. But this is every day. And then I use this NYX blush. It was NYX Cinnamon, but the clip got deleted. And then I go over with just a buffing powder. This is like some cheap buffing powder, and I just buff it out with a flat powder brush so it doesn't look so defined and so harsh. It looks really natural. Then I go in with this new Lilly Pulitzer Estée Lauder Quad in the darkest color and do my eyebrows. I really like this color for them. It's very natural. I used to use the darkest color in that Tarte palette, but my Aunt Stacy just gave me this palette and I really love it, and it's a really natural color. And what I do is just brush over the hairs. I don't like to define them too much for just an everyday look. I will just kind of define them more and line them up better and get really in there. And then I look like a mime. Next, I'm going in with the lightest shimmery color from the Tarte palette. Like I said, I don't remember any of these color names, but this is my favorite look. This is like a shimmery metallic champagne color, and I just put it all over the lid. Then I take this tan matte color with the crease brush, and I go in my crease, and this takes the longest because I want it to look very well blended and very just natural. So I get my mirror way up close so I can see it really good, and I blend and blend and blend, and I get all over the crease. And then I go in with the darkest color in the Tarte palette, and I go right in the little inner V crease part to really define that crease. And then I blend to make sure it all smooth and pretty. And then I take this teeny tiny What's Up by Benefit, and I do a little shimmer highlighting. I'm not too crazy about shimmer highlighting, but I just put it a little on my nose, my cupid's bow, and under my brow bone and on my cheeks, and then just pat in with my finger. Like I said, I really like matte highlighting and all that, but never hurt anyone. Fishy face. Now I go in with the same brush I use for my eyebrows, and I do a little bit of shading under my lash line, well, really on my lash line, and I want this to be very precise because I'm going to be using a nude eyeliner on my waterline, but I still want a little definition underneath, but I don't want to look like I have dark circles. So I just do a little teeny line and then use the NYX Wonder Pencil. It's awesome. It's the perfect shade of nude. And I go in my waterline to really open my eyes up. I don't do a lot of eyeliner for daytime looks. And then I curl my lashes. My lashes are pretty curly, but I just do this to kind of straighten them out. And then I use this mascara. It's So Big by Elizabeth Mott. It's ridiculously awesome. And this was a sample in my Ipsy. I love it. I'm going to have to buy the full size when I run out. It's going to be a sad day when I run out because I just get so attached to that one tube of mascara. And then I do my bottom lash line as well. Then it's time for lippies. I use my EOS lip balm. This one's in Honeydew. I love it so much. This is the one I keep at my vanity. And then I will be using this Color Whisper in Peachy something. I don't know. It's a peach shade. I'm very bad at this. Don't judge me. And I put it all over my lips. And that is it. That's the last step. Here's the finished look. Thank you all for watching, and I love you. Please subscribe and like this video. Share it if you love it that much, and have a great day.